Hey everyone, you like my hair? So, I know I've been gone a while, about 6 months. Well, a lot has happened since my last video, that's definitely for sure. We've had 2 Smash Bros. Newcomers, there's been a new season of MHA, along with an announcement of a 3rd movie, 2 new seasons of Ninjago have come out, speaking of which I bought 3 sets. I bought Vegas Pro 18, I turned 18, like Batman Shenanigans episode 1 got taken down due to copyright, I graduated early. Yeah, I graduated early. I have my diploma right here. Yeah, and if you consider it, I also grew out my hair. God, I haven't had a haircut in over a year now. Now for the actual big part of the video. To start off, yes, as I said before, LEGO Batman Shenanigans episode 1 has been taken down due to copyright. Fought for fair use, but it seems that the Sony Music of Japan is a god or something, because I didn't stand a chance.
I mean, come on! I just want to entertain people.
Oh yeah, you hear that? We got the boy censor and stuff now. Don't know who the boy is? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, this wasn't exactly something I was thrilled to do. But I had a feeling that profanity might have been a reason I was getting diminished viewership recently. So... I hate YouTube sometimes. So anyways, I plan to just go back and change out the song that caused the strike in the first place and re-upload it at some point. Next up, yes, I have officially graduated. All the way back in December. Man, it's been a while. And ever since January, I've been getting some therapy to help with the problems I've accumulated during my 13 years in Hell on Earth. I'm like Nexus. I don't handle stress very well. Now, I don't really feel comfortable going into detail about all those problems at all, so we'll just say that I'm a long ways from being fully healed. Now, some of you may remember in the past I've made mentions of seeking psychiatric help as well, and about mental illness and whatnot. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, link in the description, then you'll know that I'm a major advocate for both mental illness awareness. I guess I'm what you could call the avatar of mental illness, because I have an order of diagnosis, ADHD, depression and mania, and anxiety. My life is hell. Man, I'm only 18 and I've already been through so much in my life thanks to those 4 bastards. As a result of all of this, I found myself to be surprisingly good counsel at times for my friends, mostly those that are a few years younger than me. Now, to be clear, I still recommend going to a professional first and foremost if you're having problems like this. But I do have a few tips I can give from all my experiences. Let me just preface this with the fact that I am not a trained professional, okay? These are all based on my personal experiences, so just keep that in mind. Something I picked up for ADHD was realizing that meds aren't the only thing that's going to help. You do have to still, give a damn. Now, I found one of the best ways to counter anxious thoughts is to repeat the phrase, "it's not real," in your head over and over. It's worked for me, but again, no guarantee it'll work for you, but hey, it's worth a shot. Now, depression is never a one-size-fits-all. Generally, therapy is one of the best routes to go, and if needed, medication can be useful. Now, I'm gonna have to tell you a story to make sense of this next part, because good old YouTube doesn't like a certain word that I was planning on using originally.
This is Liam. Liam is suffering from depression, even though he's only in the 4th grade. One day, Liam sees this woman named Sue. Now, Sue, she owns this place called Sue's Side. It's a wonderful place for people like Liam, or so he's been told. You see, it turns out that anybody that goes to Sue's side tragically passes away. Now, at this point in his life, Liam is really wanting to go to Sue's side. However, after getting help from a psychiatrist and having his friends and family to support him all the way, Liam realizes that Sue's side is a bad place to go to. And now we see Liam years later. He's finally finished grade school, and now chooses to spend some of his time helping his friends avoid going over to Sue's side. You see what I did there? Good.
Thoughts of wanting to go over to Sue's side can happen to anybody with depression, so always keep an eye out even if you aren't having them currently. However, if you have had thoughts of going over to Sue's side within the past year, I need you to listen to me. Please call the number on screen or visit the website, also on screen. Both will be in the description. Please, I need you to trust me on this. This is the best way for you to get help currently. This video will be waiting for you when you get back, okay? Okay. Now, the last point I want to touch on is one that's going to be really difficult for me. It's one that's left me in a major depressive episode for the past several months and has made it very hard to get work done. It's the main reason I believe that I'm having trouble getting videos out. This is something that has honestly left me devastated internally, and I mean that entirely. This is something I'm only comfortable talking about now, to be honest. For those of you who aren't following me on Twitter, you may not know who I'm referring to. In November of 2019, I held a series of 4 polls that would decide the name of the pet hamster I would be getting. And then after that, I took the winner of each poll, put those 4 into one last poll, and ultimately the name Nexus won. So, I announced on December 20th of
2019 that
beautiful little girl Nexus had come home, and she was here to stay. I honestly wish there were more videos of her, because I only have the one of her and the ball on my second channel. Unfortunately, on October 12th of 2020, Nexus passed away peacefully. I know for most people that might go through this, they would be sad, of course, but they wouldn't be outright devastated for half a year, because to them, Nexus would have just been the pet hamster, but to me, she was more than that. She was the thing that brought out joy that had remained hidden within me since my 8th grade year. Yes, I mean that entirely. And no, it wasn't because of high school that I was joyless. She was the best thing that I've ever had. She was somebody that loved me without expecting anything other than just to take care of her. And she's gone. And yes, this is why I missed that birthday stream that year. And this is also why the Steve videos editing looks sloppier compared to Lego Batman Shenanigans Episode 2 and Scrubnauts Unlimited Episode 3. Well, they were made with the same program. All 3 were made within about a month of each other. Losing Nexus is quite possibly the most difficult thing that's ever happened to me. And that's including the trauma left over from my 9th and 10th grade years. She was the fuel I had to get things done, and as a result, losing her meant losing all of that will to get anything done at all. Nexus's death is going to be the biggest scar I will ever have to bear, honestly. But it's one I think I'm going to bear with my head held higher. Because of what she meant to me, I know she wouldn't want me to just quit here, just because she's not there. And that's why I've made a decision. From this day forward, every video I make is going to be dedicated to her, because she wasn't a pet hamster, she was my family. Love you, girl. More than anything. Hey everyone, just wanted to say thank you so very much for watching. You have no idea how much it means to me. It's clear that I've been through a lot, and that's not even including the trauma I was left with following my 10th grade year that I've had to deal with since summer of 2019. Now, I do want to be uploading about once a month, but there's no guarantee that things will go as planned, but I want to make it to where at most it'll take 2 weeks extra, possibly, for a video to come out. However, I do have something that should be coming out within the next 3 to 4 days, maybe even sooner, depending on how I feel. So be on the lookout for that, because it's really something. Anyways, I think I'm hitting the outro calling, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye.